What's up, guys? TekHog here, back with another moto vlog on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I'm going to do a little ride, a little joy riding today. It's always joy riding when you're on a motorcycle. This video is going to be about how I passed the MSF course and my experience with the whole MSF course. So the one that I did, I heard about. I was planning on buying a Harley Davidson anyway, and if you took the MSF course at the Harley Davidson through them, first of all, there are a few reasons I did it. There's only 6 people there during the course, so you get more one-on-one coaching, and also the payment for the course fee can be applied towards the purchase of a bike. So I pretty much knew I wanted a Harley anyway, and yeah, so that's the route I went. I sat around a bunch of other bikes, and I don't know, the Super Sports, I don't think that'd be a good first bike for me. Just the riding position and all that. Eventually I will get a Super Sport, but for a starter bike, this Harley Davidson Street Rod 750 with a high output 750 engine was, I believe, a great choice for a first bike. And I'll make another video about my bike and about how I chose my bike, and a bike review soon. But today I just wanted to focus on the MSF course. So if you take the MSF course through Harley Davidson, there's a structure to the course. It's a 3-day course. If you take it through just MSF through your local city, community college, or I'm not sure how other states do it. Here it's done by a local private college. But so the MSF course at Harley Davidson is a 3-day course. It's the MSF BRC, the Basic Rider course. It's a special one they've thrown together through Harley Davidson it's really just an additional sales pitch, which I plan on getting a Harley Davidson anyway. But you get a couple of little things of Harley swag and a few t-shirts and a little booklet and that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. You get a little something more, and you get all your money back if you purchase a bike through them. So if you're a new rider and you're wanting to take the MSF course, you think you might be wanting to get a Harley, I highly suggest doing it through your local Harley Davidson, because they will give you that money back towards the purchase of a new bike, which is a pretty great deal. It's like you're getting a rider's course for free. And I know that Harley Davidson also does a free rider's course for veterans, current, active, retired military, and police officers and firefighters as well. So if you serve, you can get that for free, which is pretty cool, I think. Talk a little bit more about the course. So the first day, we met at 5 o'clock at the dealership, and it was from 5 till 9-ish. We got out a little earlier than that, but it was all classroom stuff, going over bike controls, basic operating procedures for a bike, safety inspection, stuff to check your TekHog inspection before you even get on the bike. There's that kind of basic operational stuff. And then we got a little bit into basic road navigating, traffic laws, best place to travel in the lane positions, and all that kind of stuff. Which is pretty good information. Like right now I'm traveling in an LP3. I'm keeping enough distance behind me so that the cars in the other lane can still see that there's a bike, so I'm not right up. If they want to make a left turn, then they won't just try to jet and try to beat the car behind me. I got leaving myself plenty of space. The rule through the MSF is 2 seconds. You're going to leave yourself 2 seconds. Distance, pick a spot on the road, count 2 seconds. Anyway, so just more about the course. Don't want to get all into the specifics. You get a little book. It's a lot more thorough. Whenever you buy any motorcycle that I've seen, you get a little MSF inspired book that's got some basic motorcycle stuff in it. A few of my friends have bought bikes that come with similar stuff in your owner's manual. And but you get a more thorough book when you take the actual MSF course. And in that book, it covers everything you can think of that a beginner rider would need to know just for safe operation of a motorcycle on public streets. Anyway, so back to the course. So if you take the MSF course through Harley Davidson on the second day, they start off with a tour of the whole dealership, first with a parts or service department, show you all how they do their servicing, the bike inventory in the back and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. And then they show you the parts counter where they keep all the spare parts and extra parts and how to order stuff and that kind of stuff. And then the merchandising, and then the coolest part, the inventory. The new and used inventory on the actual floor. They show you some of the different bikes and let you sit on a few different bikes, whatever. Then after that, it's on to the range. You go straight to the range and start. There's about, I want to say 30 different, maybe 25 different little sessions. Each one has about 3 different components to it that all get tied up together at the end of the little session. And you start off really basic with just learning how to operate the clutch and let the clutch out. That's a huge thing for a lot of beginner bikers is letting the clutch in and out, not stalling the bike. So you don't even move until you're able to get that clutch to not stall the bike out. That's a huge component of the very first drill. Rocking the bike back and forth, and then you move on to power walking, and then you actually let the clutch out all the way and actually travel for about 40 feet or so, and then you turn the bike around and keep doing it over and over and over again until you've got a good comfortable feel that you can operate the bike successfully without stalling it out every time you need to take off. And from there, the maneuvers just keep building and building and building and building. So you really want to make sure that you get some of the maneuvers down. None of them are that hard. Our class performed really well. We actually finished early on the last day. So the second day, you do a lot of riding, and then towards the end of the day, you go back to the classroom and you do a couple things. On the third day, you start back out in the classroom and you finish the book, and then you go outside and you do a bunch more tests, little riding scenarios. Then at the end, you take your final test. So when you go back in to take your final test, there's 2 portions of the test, a written portion and a skills test portion, where in the written portion, I think it's a 40 question test, and you're allowed, or 30 question test, and you're allowed to miss a certain percentage. I think you had to make like an 80 or something on it to pass, which it was pretty easy. Everybody passed. And it's very similar, if you want to study for that, it's very similar to your state, or at least it is for state of Alabama. It's very similar to the state's driving motorcycle skills test. If you go to their website, you can take a bunch of practice questions and things like that to help you prepare if you're worried about that. But everything on the test comes straight from the book, word for word. So if you just pay attention during the course, it's not too bad. And the classroom portion, the way we did it, we split into 3 groups of 2, and we each got assigned a page. We found the things that were most important to us on that page and highlighted them, and then everybody went back and read what they highlighted just to help move it along a little faster. The final test, it wasn't too bad at all, and there's tons of videos on YouTube about the MSF course. If I get around to it, I'll try to find and give you guys some pointers on what to do if you guys want to see how to do that stuff. But other than that, yeah, that was pretty much the MSF course. And then after I passed that, Harley does something that's pretty cool. If you guys decide to do it, I don't want to ruin the surprise for you, but they do something that's pretty cool. But anyway, so after I passed the MSF course, I bought a motorcycle that day from Harley. About this new Harley Davidson Street Rod 750. What is going on? Anyway, so that day I bought my motorcycle, very first one. I done a lot of research on it. We're going to make a whole nother video about that, why I bought this bike. But anyway, guys, if you have any more questions about the MSF course and how it works or how you can sign up for it, I'll post some links below for the one that I took. If you guys want to go through that route or whatever, if you're new to motorcycling and you have any concern at all about your ability to ride, I highly suggest you take the MSF course. It's a great experience. It's not lame. It's not cool to take a safety course. It's a skills course, and you learn a lot of new stuff, a lot of cool stuff. So the main things I suggest taking the MSF course for is slow speed maneuverability. Anybody can get on a motorcycle and go fast and go straight. That's easy. The hard stuff where you're going to end up dropping your first bike and getting in little wrecks is going to be in the parking lots, in the driveway, in the intersections, the under 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. You don't have that balance. You don't know how to use the clutch control at those slower speeds and where to look when making U-turns and stuff like that. Those are the skills you really need as a new rider to really learn right the first time, instead of doing it the hard way and screwing up the paint on your new bike. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching my video. If you like what I had to say, like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If there's anything you want me to cover on future videos, if you have any more questions about the MSF course and things that I learned or how to get signed up for that, I'll post some links in the description below. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Have a great day.